It's back.
Stand by, I'll just have a check.
Let me just try and restart the stream. Hold up. I think.
Okay, yeah, stream is live. Stream is live.
Are we back live? Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't press the stop streaming button. Let me just refresh stuff. To connect to the internet, don't give me that. Right. It does look. No doubt the bot will continue working through. I didn't close the build, and I didn't stop the stream. My internet, I think, is possibly off the backlash of this power cut we had earlier on. Everything just stopped, but I didn't touch anything apart from the question, obviously, which I'd already started before I realised that the chat had stopped. So it'll be interesting to see if this continues. Apologies for this, but it does mean you're going to lose a question. But on the plus side, there is no advantage or disadvantage, which means everyone got it wrong. It just means Ash is going to lose his winning streak. Well, not because everyone else is getting it wrong, but it's another question that he's not going to get. He'll be sad about that. But because the three top players are already, the three multipliers are already at the top, I feel that's just what it is. I can't really do much about it. I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully the bot will be able to come back in, we'll carry on, and all will be well. Let's find out. The answer, incidentally, was Jacinda Ardern, who's the Prime Minister of New Zealand. Yeah, I hope that's not broken anyone's focus, and I really hope that this question responds. Obviously no change to the scores there, so Matt, do you want to come and stat at this point in the hope that everything is going to be fixed in a minute?
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there that breaking the question run streak that our top three happened. Never mind. In terms of the points available, Desert Fury, Decepticus, Deducement, yet you can all still get out of the danger zone. Let's have a look who's safe. So 14 to 60. So the top four are safe. Mathematically, they can't be caught. So the Keshi Head, definitely Section, definitely Dr. Mummy. You just need to be sort of looking over your shoulder on this one. And just very quickly, it looks like it's Ash that's going to be in pole position at the moment for round 5. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Matt. As has been pointed out, the bot has stopped updating in the chat. There should be an update method that reconnects it if it disconnects. So I'll be interested to see if this does work. If not, because I'm playing it in a build rather than in the engine, there's not a lot I can do about it. But we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed and have a look. Yeah, absolutely. We'll just see. Right, fingers crossed. This is all going to work. Let's have a look at question number 5. Ow. Who was the British Prime Minister immediately prior to Margaret Thatcher? No bot. John Major, Winston Churchill, James Hallahan, or Edward Heath? Piss is what we say to that. Yeah, there's no Oh, there is a bot. Aha! Bot's come back to life. Took her a minute. Yeah. Not accepting answers. No, but she didn't read the question either, but then she did say 5 seconds left, which makes me think she was just having a moment. Yeah, that's a real pain. I hate it when things like this happen. For once, it's out of my control. It's not just an error I've made into the code. Yeah, it did look like quite a few people actually did know the answer to that. All I can do now, it does look like the bot is back, is go on to the next round and apologise profusely to the Juice Man, Death Tacticus and Desert Fury, who are about to be eliminated. The answer there was C. James Callahan, 14, 12, 11 points. Clive, 8 Minky and Ash, say, if at this point, if we get to the next round and it's... yeah, if we get to the next round and it's still not updating, then we might have to abandon the game because it's not fair to continue it. And yes, very sorry about the technical issues. Say it's not, for once, it's not in the build, it's just the internet. Clive of Legend, if everything goes to plan, is going to start the next round with 3 points, 8 Minky with 2, Ash with 1. Everyone else who is above the danger zone line, Tyson Bain, Carver 7, Brig Bother, Keshi Head, etc., and Dr. Mummy, your scores will reset to 0. But you 9, congratulations, you are through to round 4. However, Deduced Man, Death Tacticus and Desert Fury, I'm really sorry that it's had to happen like this. We lost 2 questions, but it is the end of the round. You are regrettably in the danger zone, which means we do have to say goodbye. Oh, I feel dirty all over. I feel really rubbish doing this. I'll have to do a makeup game for you sometime because it's rubbish when that happens, and I'd say things out of our control. But thank you for sticking with me. Like I say, if at this point Car and Keshi and Cetra attempt to use their multipliers and it doesn't respond, then I think I have to assume the build is dead and will have to be restarted. And because it's such an old build and so badly written, I can't even skip to this round with this number of players, regrettably. Yeah, hey ho. I mean, there'll be a way of doing it with test players, but then we'll have to go through the whole game again and stuff. So I'm just hoping it's going to work. Otherwise, we'll play something else. Or I might show you what I'm working on at the moment. Unfortunately, I can't let them do Wheel of Fortune first because that's the most random of all the randomness. Anyway, there's 1 round left. 3 exclamation marks in the chat for Car 7th, Keshi or Cetra if you'd like to use your multiplier, unless you want to do the Panda and see if you can go all the way to round 5 and win it without using your multiplier. Fingers on buttons, and hopefully this will take your responses. Round 4 is TV water cooler moments. No, I think that's it. Is balked. Yeah. Balls. No winners this time on Takeshi's Castle. No winners, Clive. The difficulty is getting back to this position. I could do it. Can I get a poll going? I'm going to get a poll going. Restart game and allow players who are in final to get to final. Who are in... to be honest, I'm now thinking because of the point disparity as well. The only way we could do it is if you all come back in, only the 9 players who are here, you answer exactly as you answered before. But that's of course the problem then is going to be Danger Zone appearances. Yeah, we've already seen the questions though, Matt. So it's fuck. Sorry, it's family friendly as well. I'm really annoyed about this. Yeah, we could play it again on Saturday after Millionaire maybe. But yeah, it's just stopped responding in my momentary blip of the internet. Yeah, I'm really sorry to everyone who's in and was enjoying the fun, but there's no practical way of getting the bot to wake up and to get everyone's scores back to exactly what they were. All I can do is say we'll play Danger Zone again on Saturday and we'll recycle this round, so you know 1 round that's coming up in the general knowledge round. I'll just have to rewrite 3 rounds. So if everyone wants to come back on Saturday, that'd be great. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry about that. But these things happen, and we have to go on and say I had a funny feeling something like this was going to happen because, say, the power cut earlier on. Ash going to claim the moral victory there because he's got the best difference. So Ash can have a half victory there. You're forever going to be the void winner, and you'll take that. Good man. Void winner. Yeah. Could just play it through to the end and show you all the questions. Or actually, I've got a better idea. Let me hang on a sec. Here is your where is it? Danger Zone. Assets. Audio. Right. Let me. Oh, I can't mute it. You're just gonna have. Okay, Ash. Here's your win fanfare. There you go. With the other things still going on underneath. Alright, well what I'm going to do is bail out of the game. Again, frightfully sorry about this, but I don't want to show you all these questions because we can use them another time. Oh, that pains me. Pains me to, yes, singular clap. The internet balked, and although the stream came back up and everything came back to life relatively quickly, the bot stopped talking to the game, which means that we can't carry on the game. No, it's not Persephone bot's fault, it's the internet's fault. It's the shitting BT's fault. Right. Sorry, yeah, language. I'm on stream. Right, what we're going to do at this point, I was going to go for a break, but before we go for a break, I'm going to show you this. If I go over to the right scene in OBS, this is the break time game, but since we've got a little bit of extra time here, let me go to Dog Eat Dog. It says Dog Eat Dog. Ignore the fact it says Dog Eat Dog. Right. I've added some Twitch code to this. And this is now the break time game. So if we go new Twitch game, the format is exclamation mark, and then coordinate number 1, coordinate number 2, sorry, coordinate number 1, comma, coordinate number 2, comma, coordinate number 3, comma, and then the bot will talk to you. If you type exclamation mark and then anything else, it will tell you the exact format there. The rule is, oh, 8Minky's well ahead of the game. The rule is you have to have find a match of 3, and they either all have to be the same or all have to be different. By which I mean they all have to be the same shape, color, texture, and quantity. They all have to be either the same or different. So you can have 3 reds, or you can have red, green, purple, but you can't have red, red, green. You can have 3 ovals, or you can have 2 ovals or 1 oval, but you can't have 3 ovals, and 1 oval, for example. It's just got some very basic implementation at the moment, and there's 6. I can make it generate sort of any amount, but there's an infinite number of puzzles that it can now generate. You are on form, guys. So Ape has found 1, Panda's found 2, Lingo's found 1, Tyson Bane has found 1. There's 1 left, apparently. Oh, and Panda has got it. Well done, you solved that in 1973. And then you can type new, you can do it yourself. This is why it's a break time game, because you can type exclamation mark new, and it would generate a new puzzle for you. And if you try and do that midway through, you can't start a new one until this one's been solved. So you've got to solve it. So this is second. Let me put the music on, such as it is. Sort of like little chill out ambient music. And when I go over like that to do it in the engine, there's little sound effects as well. Yeah, so this is sort of a little project that I'm doing in drips and drabs and bits and pieces. I did the main thrust of the local game a couple of months back, no, about a month back now, and then left it with the intention of doing... I do want to do a full Twitch sort of game show based on this, with different sorts of rounds where it's the first to find all 6, or one like this where once they've been found once, that's it, they're no longer found. So like Clive, that's it, has already been found. Once they're found, and how quickly can, you know, en masse, can you find all of them? The other thing I'm tempted to do with this break time before we go to Wheel of Fortune is to show you what I've been working on for the last couple of days. It was going to be a mystery game, but at the same time I also need your help writing questions for it. Don't get it, Cashhead. It's so there are 6 sets in there. You know what it is, score count. There are 6 sets in there, and a set has to contain either all similar properties or all different properties. So, for example, they could all be green, or they could be green, purple, red, but there can't be 2 green and 1 purple, for example. They could all be diamonds. They could be diamond, oval, squiggle, but they can't be diamond, diamond, squiggle. They could be all textured. They could be textured, hollow, or filled, but they can't be filled, filled, hollow. And there could be 3 of all of them. There could be 1 of one, 2 of one, 3 of another, but there can't be 3, 3, 1. Once you get into it, you'll like it. I could just leave this up for the rest of the stream. I won't do that. Go play some game shows in a minute. Welcome back, Dogfish. DangerZone bought because my internet died. So that was sad. So we're playing set game just for a few minutes to chill. It is not a valid set at the Panda D2 D3 A2 because you've got 2 filled and 1 lined. Someone find the last one. That is not a valid set, the Panda. 3 minutes. Anyway, I'll leave you with this. I'm going to go get another cider, and then I'll be back in a minute. Still struggling. Ah, we got it. Well done, Car the 7th. We got there in the end. Oh, okay, one more. We'll do one more, and then I might show you what I've been working on today. And then we'll play Wheel of Fortune. And then we'll go to the game show thing. Top game shows. Come on, under a minute. Challenge you to under a minute. Etc. Now what I should do, if I was really clever, is just keep an internal leaderboard of how many you've solved in total over the duration of it. In fact, that would probably be really, really easy to implement, actually. How would you do that? Player prefs.setInt name of player, comma, thing, ++. Whoa! 51 seconds, that was rapid. Lingo, car, Cetra, ape, car again, and ape again. 2 for car, 2 for ape, 1 for Cetra, 1 for lingo. Personal best, 51.19. Good game, team. Good game. What do you think of it? It's a bit twee, but hey, it's something to do during the interval, isn't it? You like? Cool. Anyone interested in doing a full feature game show based on this, or just as a nice cooler game? Yeah, a nice break time game. I agree, Tyson. I've got other things that I'm working on at the moment, Score. Do it. Right. Well, we'll leave that there. So that's set game. Twitch plays set game. I'd say a nice bit of a cooler game. Now, here's what I've actually been working on for the last couple of days. I don't know if it's automatically going to load this in. It is. So it's no longer a secret. Let me just turn rush mode off, because rush mode does it all itself. Rush mode. There's no sounds or anything yet. There's no sounds. There's a few things I haven't done. I haven't done Final Jeopardy or Double Jeopardy or Daily Double yet. But here is what it looks like so far. Just give this a bit of a trial run. This is the plan for next Tuesday, actually. It's Jeopardy Royale, not just regular Jeopardy. I've been talking with Panda and with Ash and with Score about this. And Twitch games that go wrong for 200. Nice. And one of the key things that they said is that if you want to keep the question answering system in place, it doesn't really work with more than about 5 or 6 people. Also, if you want to do the problem is if you have loads and loads of players, the law of this is Ashu pointing this out. The law of averages suggests you just get one big question right, and then you can just sit and chill. This is Jeopardy Royale, which means at the end of each round, the lowest scoring players are eliminated. It's a bit like DangerZone, but Jeopardy. So that's the plan. There's going to be Double Jeopardy. There's going to be 5 boards altogether, and then Final Jeopardy. It's going to be Double Jeopardy for round 4 and round 5, which isn't in yet. Let me just show you what I've got. Oh, before I show you that, actually, I've also done this. You'll recognise it looks a bit like Millionaire, but in the same way Millionaire requires lots of questions, this is going to eat 111 questions per show. Penalties for those that don't answer, maybe half points or total one, as I said. I mean, the incentive to answer, actually, I think it's a perfectly reasonable tactic in round one to sit there and let players lose money around you. But because the number of players I can eliminate is dynamic, if and there's a minimum number each, like DangerZone, there'll be a minimum number of players to be eliminated each round. Yeah, 111 questions because you've got 5 boards. Let me show you. But you've got one of these so that you can, you know, as with Millionaire, you can write your own question stacks and it just exports it to a file and then I can load it into the game. Yeah, Jeopardy zone. That's a nice way of thinking about it. So here, if I turn rush mode off, yeah, so rush mode, it just plays the game itself. Here is Jeopardy Royale. No sound yet, but if you pop code in, AXMRT, and just to give you an idea, it can handle up to 40 so far. And a reminder, there are only test questions. There aren't any proper questions in this yet. I just want to give you an idea. In the first round, all the questions will be new, but in subsequent rounds, they'll be repeated. And I think I've only got 3 categories, and there's 4 in the first round. Yeah, nice handwriting, isn't it? I say I've only been I literally started this yesterday, so this is 2 days worth of work. So it's not finished yet, not by a damn sight. But all being well, this will be ready in the next couple of days, and we'll play it next Tuesday. That's the plan. So if everyone's in who wants to join, you can leave in this one because I've learned how to program since then. Yeah, it does work. I've been testing this with players, so I mean I can add a test player there. And I can remove the test player just as easily. So what we do now is we close the lobby and got the little animation. So in the first 4 rounds, there's only going to be 4 categories. And again, this was another strategy I put in with more players and lots of questions. The incentive to get one and then rest rises. If there are fewer questions, there's sort of slightly more incentive to keep going. So yeah, 4 rounds in the first 4, and then 6 categories in the last round, and then Final Jeopardy. So just to give you an idea, let's reveal the categories. Doggos by Royal Flush. Musical Theatre by Royal Flush. Fly Away Little Birdie by Mrs. Flush. Apparently she didn't write it. And again, Musical Theatre, which is exactly the same round as the other one, by Royal Flush. And then it picks a player at random. Just pick me. That is genuinely random to pick the first clue. Then the format you need is exclamation mark, letter of the column. So the columns are A, B, C, D, E, F, going across, and then the value it's worth. So if I want to pick, say, Doggos for 200, I would go B, 200, and then it's in the chat. You have to whisper to the bot, by the way. You can't type in public. You whisper to the bot. What is a Dalmatian with the answer? No one got that answer in time. So I have to pick another one. So you whisper in it to the bot. You've got to whisper it to the bot. So let's go B, 400. This loyal doggo comes in chocolate, black, or red. Someone answer it so I don't have to keep picking the categories. 8 Minky there in 0.12 seconds. What is a lab? And what is a Labrador is the correct answer. Correct answer given. 8 Minky's off the mark. So then 8 Minky by the same dint, exclamation mark, letter of column, and then value. This huge dog, so dog is for 600. This huge dog was made famous by a particular classical composer. Clive of Legend, 0.53. What is St. Bernard? Is the correct answer. Clive of Legend, pick a question. Musical Theatre for 200. Starting in 1998, this Lloyd Webber musical is currently the longest running Broadway show. Keshy Head, 0.27 seconds. What is Cats? That is an incorrect answer. Everyone else, you need to answer again if you want to get back in. Incorrect answer. That's time up. What is Phantom of the Opera was the answer there. Clive Legend, please pick another clue. Musical Theatre for 400. A prolific composer famous for Into the Woods, A Little Night Musing of Sweeney Todd. Keshy Head, 1.28 seconds. What is Mozart? That's an incorrect answer. Everyone else get ready to come back in. You're back in. Clive of Legend. What is Sondheim is the correct answer. Please pick another clue. This catchy number is the opening song of Jonathan Larson's 1994 masterpiece. 8 Minky was first, 1.26. What is Rent? That is not the correct answer. Throwing it back over to everyone else. Resubmission is open. Buzz. Out of time. What is Seasons of Love? What is Seasons of Love? Clive, please pick another clue. Musical Theatre for 800. This TV show is quite well known for its occasional musical numbers, including All I Really Want for Christmas and My Drunken Irish Dad. Keshi Head. What is Family Guy is the correct answer. Please pick a clue. Doggos for 1,000. This cute puppy was made famous by Eric Hill. Answering open. 8 Minky. What is Bloodhound is incorrect. So everyone else, if you want to re-answer, get ready to type it in now. Cover 7th. What is Lassie is incorrect. So you lose the points. Everyone else, get ready to answer opening now. Dogfish. What is Spot the Dog is the correct answer. What is Spot? Dogfish, please pick a clue. Little Birds for 200. This red-breasted birdie is usually seen on Christmas cards. Clive a Legend. What is Robin is the correct answer. Please pick a clue. Musical Theatre for 1,000, with music and lyrics by Sarah Bareilles. The show premiered in Broadway in 2016, starring Jesse Mueller. Clive a Legend. What is Waitress is the correct answer. Please pick a clue. Doggos 800. This three-headed beast guarded the Greek underworld. Clive a Legend. What is Cerberus? It's the correct answer. Please pick a clue. Question unavailable, apparently. Birds 400. This bird is a symbol of peace and is often seen holding an olive branch. Clive a Legend. What is a dove is the correct answer. Please pick a clue. Little Birds for 600. This flightless bird lives in a very chilly place and does a lot of swimming. Score count. What is Penguin is the correct answer. Score count, please pick a clue. Okay, again, this TV show is quite well known for its musical numbers, including All I Want for Christmas, My Drunken Irish Dad. Puzzle Dan. What is Family Guy is the correct answer. Please pick a clue. That question's unavailable. Try again. That question is unavailable as well. If you're trying to get column E, because A includes the A and F are the columns that aren't there, I maybe need to put a marker on there to let people know. Birds is D, musical theatre is E. There we go. Musical Theatre for 600. This catchy number is the opening song of Jonathan Larson's. Again, we've had this question. Clive a Legend. What is Seasons of Love is the correct answer. Please pick your next clue. Yeah, letter columns definitely need to be clearer. Birds for 800. This bird lives on the African savannah and often picks over dead things. Lingomaniac. What is a vulture is the correct answer. Please pick your next clue. Starting in 1998, this Lloyd Webber musical is currently the longest-running Broadway show. Clive a Legend. And what is Phantom of the Opera is the correct answer. Please pick your next clue. Fly away, little birdie for 1,000. This bird can take a joke because of its most famed for its astonishing laugh. 8 Minky. What is Kookaburra is the correct answer. Please pick your next clue. And again, with musical lyrics by Sarah Bareilles. etc., etc., etc. 8 Minky. What is waitress is the correct answer. And please pick the final clue. Prolific composer, famous for Into the Wizard, Little Nightmares, Sweeney Todd, Dean, Barbara Fleet Street. And Connor. Just wanted to answer it incorrect. Everyone else, you're back in. Private Legend. What is Sondheim is the correct answer. And that is the end of the round. So, at that point, the default number of players to eliminate is 4 because of the number of people in the game. But because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people on 0 after that round, it would eliminate, the vast majority of players. So I can change that so it just eliminates 2, but I can always put those other 2 back in another time. So that means Connor and Car, you're going to be eliminated, I think. So if I go eliminate players, and there we go. You're out the game. And then we carry on to the next round where we just reveal categories and it continues. And it's exactly the same rounds because they're the only rounds I've got. Thoughts? And at this point you can sort of keep going yourself because Clive of Legend is still the controlling player because he won the last round. Oh no, it's a random person. Apparently it picks a random person. I need to fix that because it should be the person who got the last question right. But it's picked Awesome Quintuple 9 to pick the first clue, but all the questions are the same. So, okay, we're starting in 1988. I think we know this now. Score count is going to get what is Phantom? Yeah, I'm not going to press the button because I want some feedback first. Okay, initial thoughts. These are questions that I've very hastily thrown together, by the way, and I'm absolutely sick to the back teeth of. Reading and responding requires a lot of speed. It does, 8 Minky, yes. Which is why I wanted to sort of test it. Technical minutiae, player in last place starts double. What? Oh, so this isn't Double Jeopardy yet. Double Jeopardy isn't coming in until round 4. Please give 5 a 0.5 second buzzer penalty, though. That's the thing. At the moment, it frees you out for a quarter of a second if you buzz early. I don't know how much of this is down to latency and how much of this is smaller clues or longer timers might be helpful to make it accessible for everyone. Brutal on spelling, okay. Chattanooga TN, fastest internet in this. Yes, baby. So, okay, that could be then. I'm just worried if that's just going to be penalising anybody who's a slow typer, but it sort of already does. Sure, it'll work well first on the buzzer with latency. Could you give credit to the first X people rather than just 1? Yes. I could do. Work well on the buzzer with latency because you give credit first. Could possibly just give it the first 3 people who buzzed. Be an interesting change up. Bigger delay between question asked and buzzers opening, just away with in the form of a question. Can't seem to type the answer fast enough. Bank of points distributed. They're all divisible by 4 or 5. There was enough time that's had what is pre-type mind. I'd say absolutely ditch form of a question. No reason to have it besides tradition. Or you could do it so that what is pre. That's a good point, actually. I could do it. So I had actually considered putting the what is auto loaded. But again, with the whole latency thing. But for Final Jeopardy, yeah, well, I haven't done Final Jeopardy yet. My first concern is getting. That's why I sort of wanted to test it tonight, just to see what the latency is like. It does seem as though it's. Yeah. That is definitely a thing, Brig Bother. How to get around that? I mean. Oh, thanks, Ash. I'll have a peep. Yeah, that's a good point. And I'm just thinking, Brig, that DangerZone does give everyone who got it right, does condone everybody's correct answer in the order they got it, right. So maybe there's. So maybe the person who buzzes gets their name on the screen, the first person to buzz and get it right. The problem you get into then is that I've got to go through a list of people who've answered because I have to manually say whether it was right or wrong, unless it goes down the spell checker route of doing things a la blockbusters. But the problem with that is you could have, for example, a question that is, as we discovered when we played the stream game the other day, what is a gut shot was a question that came up. The answer on the card was what is an inside straight draw, but a gut shot is the same thing with a different word. So having it like that, the problem is going to be marking tick, 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 tick people. Yeah, Danger Zone could be quick since it's one letter. And yeah, to your point, Ash, I know you did say that. I thought we might be able to get around it by having the whole elimination thing, but again, it's still penalising people with slower internet connections. There must be a cleverer way of doing it that doesn't require manually. But no, it does require manually doing all the answers. And the problem is, if you've got 111 questions and potentially 40 people in a round, and you've got to go through and go tick, 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 tick. That's exactly what I said to me the other day. That's what happened with Wiki Walker. If you go through that, it's going to take the pacing right out of the event. 20 questions per round. If you've got 40 players playing, that's 20 players out with no answer potentially if all perfectly answered questions. Yeah. Good point. Unless, yeah, if they perfectly answer, but and that's if everyone is answered by different people. Of course, if they get it wrong. But yeah, I do see what you mean about this. Well, I'm not going to blame Clive for having stronger internet. If he knows the answers and he wants to buzz and his internet's strong, that's not his fault. That's that's the issues at my end for not implementing that to get around that. No, I know. I'm not obliged to sort it by next week. Yeah, automating more wordy things is always fun. The problem is the variety of answers that could be correct and then marked as not. But yeah, as a proof of concept, I wanted to try it out. And it would be a shame if it was a complete non-starter because of latency. Thanks, Squirrel. Let me have a peep at what you've said. That's an interesting idea. At which point I'm coming back to score something that Ash suggested, and that there is already within the community a sort of tournament mode version of Jeopardy that's being used. As one we played with, I think it was Toadboy the other night. It was made by DevDev. That's already functional and is there. I think the idea I was going for is to be able to get the audience involved. Shut up, dog. Unless, again, I fall back on the tried and tested method of pick 6 players at random to come in, and then everyone else who's in the audience plays a slightly separate game. I think that's I don't know if that's to the detriment or to the advantage of Wheel of Fortune, which we are going to go and play in a minute, by the way. Some loose screws sign up, yeah. But again, the problem with having an audience play along on a game like this is that I've got to manually vet each of the answers, and so that would in a way be even worse, because then I've only got to look at one person in game, but I've got to go through however many are playing in the lobby to vet them as either right or wrong. So that's going to be a problem as well. But say, I did consult with people before this, and actually these problems did come up, and I thought I might have a clever way around them, but I hadn't given enough credit over to internet latency is a thing. So I will continue to mull this over and see what I can come up with. But yes, that is Jeopardy Royale, such as it is. So that was a correct answer from score count there. So you can now pick another clue. Let's do a couple more, just as I mean they're the same questions as before, but just to see if yeah, there's Clive again. That is correct. So yeah, I will continue to mull this over. This loyal doggo comes in chocolate, black, or red. And Clive. And what is lab? Yeah. So things like that, for example, what is a Labrador is correct, but I would also condone what is a lab because that's a common name to call a dog. So can set a correct answer and have anything that matches that automatically marked correct. Yes, I can, but say as I've just explained, would lab be flagged as incorrect because the answer that's down there is Labrador, and then you're reliant on people to write every possible contingent and variation of an answer into their question stat, which you know isn't really on. What he means is bit of regex. So match or near match is accepted. If not, you check it. Oh, okay. That could work. Again, though, yeah, it's what I said 15 to 1, but with 15 to 1, it's one person at a time. If I've got to take the time out to check 28 people in between every single question, that's not a fun stream for everyone. I'm hoping we can work it out because I like it as a concept, and I've put about 16 hours into it over the last couple of days, and I'm quite happy with how it looks. Yeah, at worst, it's an interesting experiment. It's something we do once and then never again. But yeah, the fact I've done the question writer as well makes me slightly sad if it's not ever going to get used. But because that was a big barrier for this, is that it just eats questions. But they're surprisingly easy to write. They're much easier to write than millionaire questions. But the longer timer to enter the answer help. Then just press enter to buzz in with it. If that slowed down the game too much, I don't think that would be a problem. But then again, it's going to come down. What that would mean is it's going to be even more so a battle of who's got the fastest internet, because you just wait for it to say you may buzz now, press enter, and it's whoever's got the fastest internet gets in. In this case, it's Clive. I don't really see a way around the latency thing at all right now. So I will mull that over. You know what? I'm just. This is not a very interesting stream. It's me just musing out loud this project and lamenting the last 48 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the build. I'm tempted to release the question writer anyway, because all of this is working. That needs a question on it. Something I remembered earlier on. And that's all fine. You can have as many as you like, and it just exports it. Now exports it to the correct directory as well, unlike the other one. But yeah, so that's the question, right? So I'm tempted to release that anyway. A group brainstorm, yeah, something like that. The alternative is that this just becomes another game that's a bit like Dog Eat Dog, in that you can come into the lobby, but only 6 of you are going to get picked to actually play, and the rest are going to be spectators. And the problem with that is that unless I get loads of questions, I'm only going to be able to do, 1 or maximum of 2 per stream, and I don't know if that's as much fun for everybody. And I kind of wanted to avoid that. I did want to get back to the brains. Let's say the word brainstorming. I wanted to get back to the as much audience interaction as possible. Like with Millionaire, I think that's a really good one. But again, it's still not going to get around the latency problem though, even with only 6 people. in the game. So I'll think it over, and I'll talk with people who are already talking to me, and I'll try and come up with something else. So yeah, well that's what I've been doing the last couple of days. I hope you like what it looks like, even if not necessarily what it plays like at the moment. Oh, look at that! It's just about 9:30, so perfect timing. From Jeopardy Royale. What is latency? Yeah, quite. Shall we play Wheel of Fortune then? Just one quick game before we head over to. What are we looking for? Wheel of Fortune. One quick game of Wheel of Fortune before we pop over to YouTube to watch the Greatest Game Shows stream. Thank you for hearing me. I'm starting to feel, because I've had a really productive couple of days with doing that Jeopardy build, and now I'm coming into this, and the internet's died halfway through DangerZone, and Jeopardy Royale is, blasted up the wazoo with problems. I'm sort of now feeling. I'm putting on a brave face slightly, but I'm feeling slightly sad. But no, not really sad. But it's just. I think it's just one of those things. Everything goes a bit tits up, but shit happens. No, it's fine. Honestly, I'm fine, guy. I'm fine. It's just. I think coming down, because I think Saturdays was a bit hype, and you know how it is. Anyway, good ones, bad ones. Of course, yeah, it's not quite as bad as Matt, where the whole internet died before his stream. But hey ho, there it is. Now, hopefully everything will be. The sound wasn't working earlier on, so I'm hoping Persephone's Twitch spot's going to be working. Shall we? Murphy's Law stream tonight, quite right. Let's fire up Wheel of Fortune. You can watch the opening credits again. Wheel of Fortune. And while I'm playing the introduction, I'm going to turn the screen on in the chat. Oh, I'm going to need a windowed output, aren't I? Which window do I want? Discord. Screen. Window projector source, go live. There we go. And welcome to Wheel of Fortune. Voice is kind of required. It's not completely essential, but it's desirable. No change in key. You have the sofa. Yeah, good choice, Brig. You want a lobby play with a hot seat? Yeah, and I have to say, despite writing down all the issues and saying I was going to fix them before today, I haven't done anything with this since then because Jeopardy Royale became a thing. What I can do, Elias and Cetra and Tyson Bain, I can add you to the exclusion list so that if it does pick you, it will force me to respin. So how about that? That's a way around it. That is actually a solution. It's a manual and not particularly elegant solution, but it is a solution. I can add people to the exclusion list so that if you want to just play in the lobby but don't want to play in chat, I can just do that. So if we go excluded players, so there was Elias the Panda, there was Tyson Bain, Cetra, you one as well? Cetra 4271, Cetra 4271. Yeah, bodge that solution together. So yeah, also it doesn't move the player on automatically because I was going to do the thing where it moves to the winner of the puzzle. It then moves to the right. No, I'm not excluding previous players, so anyone who played last time can come in, unless you particularly want to be excluded, unless you want to play in the lobby, but not play in the game. Yeah, so that's fine, Cetra. You don't want to be excluded, Carl. That's fine. Which button is it? Is it Enter? Is it L? It's Enter. There we go. Fway! That's Clive's famous internet again. Fway. No Fway, man. There you go. So you got a little message there from Persephone's Twitch bot. So I'm glad that's working. Hello. So anyone else want to come in? You're very welcome to. If you want to be added to the exclusion list so you're not picked, that's fine. You still be in the lobby, and I know I need to fix the lobby as well. I can't remember which button I press. I think it's... No, it's not that one. It's that one, isn't it? Oh, someone left. Right, I'll give you a couple more minutes, and then we'll... well, not even that. I'll give you another 30 seconds, and then we'll lock it up. Fast game of Wheel of Fortune. Oh yeah, 8Minky, I can add you to the exclusion list if you don't want a microphone play. If you just want to play in the lobby, that's fine. There you go. So 8Minky, Panda, Tyson, and Cetra are excluded because they don't want to play. That is a bodge if ever I heard one, isn't it? So there's 8Minky and Dogfish now in. So 8Minky won't be picked. Yeah, so Dogfish, if you have you got a mic or do you want excluding from the live play, hot seat play? It's up to you. It's up to you, Mr. Le Chiffre. Love that film. Well, I'm going to lock the lobby up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's spin the wheel and pick us some players. Of course. Well, at least it's working. Elias the Panda was the first to be picked, though of course he's on the exclusion list. Let's spin it again. Is it me or is the sound out of sync? It might be me. And there's 8Minky. Okay. Let's try again. This is half the fun of this game. And the sound's out of sync. I've no idea why the sound is out of sync. Ash the Bash! There we go, we've got a player. Ash the Bash, you're the first in the hot seat. Let's, yeah, you need quite a few. There's always an ambitious way of doing this player select. At least we know it works though. Tipster! You're up next, Tipster and Ash. And finally, let's pick a third. Toad Boy! It's you. So, we've got our 3 players. If you'd like to pop your way down to the green room in the lobby, or possibly even just come right into this room here. So we've got a Toad Boy, and a Tipster, and a Bash. Unless score count was sound testing you, in which case I've just stopped you from doing that. You're all good. Fine. Lovely. And you're on Discord. Okay, that seems to be working at least. Hello, welcome to the game.
Hi.
And
yay.
And yay. Right. Let's switch it on. So, Ash, you're going to be starting us off. And just a reminder for you guys, !spin or !spin followed by the number 1, 2 or 3 to spin the wheel. Don't spin it yet though because I haven't revealed the puzzle. If you're playing in the Twitch chat, if you whisper to the bot at any point and you are correct, you will get that Twitch reward. And I'm going to fix this so the overlay isn't over the whole screen. That is something I'm going to do at some point. You get the Twitch reward. If you're the first to answer, you get a bonus 100 points. If you're incorrect, you lose 100 points. You can answer at any time. All you need to do is whisper it to the bot. It has to be exactly correct. Okay, exactly correct. So whispering now, you'd have to have a real stab in the dark. The reward is reduced by for every letter that is revealed, and yeah. And at the moment, if you fail to answer it before the players in the hot seat do, then you lose 100 points. So that is going to be going away in a future build. Right, I think that's about it. Let's have a look at the word wall. It is 3 letters. I actually need to look what the answer is. It is 3 letters, and we're looking for a title. A title. So, Ash, would you like to start us off?
Oh, let's start with a spin. Nice little
Yay! Oh, spin the wheel.
Clapping.
Yes. Much clapping. Why are you so out of sync, Wheel? I don't understand. 250, Ash.
Could I get a T for Tango, please?
T for Tango. Yes, there's one.
That's a surprise.
Oh God.
I'll go with a medium-sized spin.
A medium spiced spin. 8 Minky's lost 100 points already.
Oh wow, we've got some solves already.
Oh yeah, 3 solves.
450. Oh, blimey, we really have. 450, Ash.
H for hotel.
There's a free one for you there. There's one.
Oh, okay. I was hoping for something more, but okay, I'll take the freebie. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, there you go. Bye-bye.
Rip.
Aww.
Maximum rippage there. Tipster, your turn to spin. And many claps.
Indeed.
Clap.
Clap.
200 points, Tipster.
Let's go for a.
You can't go.
R.
Oh,
please.
A. I thought you were going for A for Apple. No, R. R for what?
R for Romeo.
R for Romeo. No R's. Toe Boy. Hello, your spin.
I'm ready, Pat. Nikki. Bradley.
John. It's John Barry.
Okay, I got
Is it John Barry? Not John Barry, he's a film composer. Who am I thinking of? It's
John
What do you
Leslie.
think it of?
John Leslie, not John Barry.
Oh, Leslie.
Oh dear.
Oh, wow.
Oh dear, Toe Boy. Listen. We're all doing so well at the moment. Ash, back to you.
Absolutely. Let's do a massive spin.
Big spin, yes. Get your money's worth.
Yes.
Oh.
750.
S for sugar.
Niet.
Huh.
Come back to you, Tipster. There's been another solve.
How are we doing on the phone? I know one word out of that.
First word's kind of hard. I don't know.
150, Tipster.
Can I go for a G for golf, please?
Yes, one.
Not where I was expecting that to go.
Oh.
$200.
Let's go for B for Bravo, please.
No. Right. Toad Boy.
Let's give it a good one.
Oh, look, some points! Points!
Yeah, I have points.
There's a
Oh, man, my God.
No whammies. Come on, I want a flow-cotty rug. Give me the rug. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Okay.
400, Toad Boy.
Oh, W
For
Wumbo.
one. It's not there! No W's.
This is going so well, is it not?
It's not. Oh, dang it.
Oh, have you just figured it out?
No. I
Okay.
figured it out, and then after that Wumbo problem, nope, not anymore.
Okay.
750, Ash.
C for can't get this.
No, you can't. It's not there either. Tipster. Not good when the audience are doing better than the players, as Matt says. 450, Tipster.
L for Lima, please.
Yes, one.
No.
700, Tipster.
N for November, please.
Yes, two.
I would like to solve.
Okay.
Is it the Lion King?
It certainly is the Lion King. Well done.
Hey.
I thought it was the Masked Singer. Oh my god.
Excellent. So Tipster's off to a solid start with 3,000. Ash and Towboy are yet to score. That's how this game goes. Over in the lobby, let's have a look at what's going on there. A few people losing points who in the future will just be on 0, apart from Cara and 8 Minky, who are on minus 200 because they attempted to solve and got it wrong. Panda is in the lead with that 1,024 points. Very, very nice. We're going to go on to the next one, and because Tipster solved, I'm going to have to fast forward it onto Toadboy in just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4 words in this clue. And we're looking for a phrase.
Is it cats on hats, please? Ah, dang it. Okay. I will spin.
Are you allowed to solve before spinning? I don't think you are. There's a Towboy spin anyway.
Give me something good. Give me something good.
It's
no.
400.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll have a T for Toadboy.
T for Towboy. Yes, 4.
Oh. Okay. I'll buy a vowel.
You'd like to buy a vowel? What would you like to buy?
I'll buy an A for alphabet.
A for alphabet. Yes, 1.
Oh. Well,
I'm crashing back to reality.
Is that not where you were expecting it to be?
let's go for a big one.
We're going to put the kettle on while we wait for the wheel to stop spinning.
Yeah, I've got my cup of tea here.
I'm eating a whole hamburger right now, actually.
Nice.
This is great.
Oh no. Oh,
700.
No. Okay.
700, Towboy.
I'll go for a C for candy.
Nyet.
Oh, really?
No C's. Ash, back to you.
Hey, okay.
Let's go round again.
Absolutely.
200.
S for sugar.
Oh, wrong button. That one. No S's there. Can you guys tell me in chat, does the sound, is it out of sync with the ticker?
It's out of sync for me here on the Go Live thing.
Can people on
right.
stream confirm if that ticker, because it's way out of sync for me and it wasn't before, but I don't know why, because I haven't changed anything. If on stream, could you confirm whether or not that ticker is out of sync? And it's 600 points, Tipster.
H for Henry.
H for Henry. Yes, 1. Lingo says it sounds okay. Sync is perfect for dogfish. It's not too bad. Awesome says it's somewhat off. In stream it's in sync, but earlier in Discord it was out of sync. Right, okay. It's alright, so long as it's not just me, it's just when it's on stream. I'm just going to have to live with that, I think. 400, Tipster.
S for Sierra.
No, I think Ash already looked for that earlier on. Matt's got this one.
Oh heck!
Towboy, over to you.
Just proved how good my memory is, doesn't it? Oh no, it was because that spin was so long, I forgot that we weren't in a different hand.
400.
That's the mind game. I'll B for bat.
No, you won't. I'm there. Back to the bash.
Back to me again.
They never did this shot in the show. Ooh, just missing that. And it's 200 points, alright.
Woo. Can I go for a D for Delta?
No. Tipster.
Oh wait, my turn. Okay.
Dividing my attention here.
200, Tipster.
M for Mike, please.
M for Mike. 2. And that's why we say letter 4 and what it begins with, because I very nearly pressed N for November then. A couple of people getting this.
Like to buy a vowel, please?
Of course. What would you like to buy?
Can I buy an E, please?
You may. 2.
Oh. Okay, I've got it.
Are we going for a spin?
Please lose a turn.
Finally.
Please lose a turn.
Have you got it then?
I just want to spin the
400,
wheel.
Tipster.
Trying to invoke the Game Grumps.
N for November.
Yes, there's 2, and there
I'd
are only
like to
vowels
solve,
left.
please.
Yes, there are only vowels, so you must attempt to solve it.
Not at the moment.
No, you have to attempt to solve it.
Not at the moment.
No, you have to right now.
I'd like to solve with not at the moment.
Oh, I
please.
see. Yes, that's right. I was never not going to do that joke.
I was not.
Not at the moment. No, you have to solve it. You have to solve it now, right now. Okay, let's take a peep in the lobby. I think most people getting that there, which is nice to see. So well done, Matt the Ref in the lead, 1,734. The other end, Brig Bother with negative 200. Let's have a look at our players, though. At this point in time, going in reverse order, Ash the Bash is yet to score. Toad Boy has 1,350 points. Tipster is in the lead with 5,550.
Clapping.
Hurrah! So, we're going to go on to the next round, and this is worth double points at this point, so anything you land on are going to be double. I know I spoil you with my double points. So, we are going to... Oh.
You know what
not
that
button.
means?
You're getting those options again.
Let's get it.
The scores again! Those are the scores again! I pressed the wrong button.
Clapping. Clapping.
More clapping! There we go. Fortunately, it doesn't reset the puzzle. So we're going to go and have a look at the puzzle, because Tips to Solve, Toad Boy's going to spin first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god.
6 words in this, and we're looking for an artist and song. And that button means
By Khalees. Ah, dang it.
artist and song. And Toad Boy, we're with you.
I'm gonna go for a big one. Get some tea. 'Cause I'm gonna go for a big one there.
Getting it harder doesn't mean you get bigger numbers.
It's a wheel.
I want the wheel to fly off the thing. No, no. Okay, good. Thank God.
Ooh, 1,800
Oh.
points
I'll take a T.
for
Take.
T for take. Yes, there's one there. After all that.
Thanks. I'll spin again.
Spin again. Spin away.
Come on. Daddy wants a new car.
Maybe
on this
get a
wheel,
moped.
A moped, maybe.
Oh,
no! That's not a car!
No,
definitely not a
no,
car.
no.
Not a calzone either.
No.
Not a calzone. And that's nothing like a calzone.
Oh, I'm going to get it as well.
Oh, May! What is happening?
Oh, this is my
Yeah.
void game.
This is a void game luck playing on again. Tips is going to show you how it's done. It's just a bankrupt.
No, I'm not. I'm going to hit the bankrupt.
Never mind.
Guaranteed.
300 points, Tipster.
Let's go for R for Romeo, please.
For Romeo. Yes, 3.
All R's.
That famous song.
R by R.
And 1,200.
S for sugar.
Yes, 1.
Just one again.
That's going to be the first player in Wheel of Fortune history to finish with 0. Surely not.
To be fair, I'm fairly sure there are people who finish with 0.
There probably
on the
are,
actual
yeah.
show.
1,200, Tipster.
N for November.
Nyet.
Ooh.
No ends for November. Toad Boy.
All right. Let's get that car. Come on. I don't want to lose a turn. I want a car. Give me something good. No,
Bankrupt.
no. Get out. Thank you. There you go. All right.
1,800.
Oh. I'll take a B for Beyonce.
I should have.
No B.
Huh. Okay.
Monsieur Labash. And 1,800 for Bash.
Okay, that's a thing I need to talk to you about later, Ben. But
What, 1,800 or Bash?
no, something else.
Okay.
H for hotel.
H for hotel. Yes, 3.
Oh,
Hmm.
Oh, spin again.
And 80 got a perfect 1-round spin. 1800 again.
B for Bertie.
I believe we had a B earlier on, and there wasn't one there.
No,
Now's my B.
There's still not one there. Uh-oh.
Keep going, keep going.
400, Tipster.
D for Delta, please.
D for Delta. Yes, 1.
Oh.
You have to buy a veil.
Yeah,
500.
F for Freddy, please.
For Freddy. Yes, there's one there.
I'd like to buy a vowel, please.
Okay, what would you like?
An E.
E for Echo.
Yes, please.
3.
E.
Hmm.
It's a free spin which currently does absolutely nothing. Just means spin again.
Freely, though.
Freely,
Wait,
yes.
no. Not 32. Not 32. No.
1400.
L for Lima.
2.
Oh.
What?
Brendel.
Oh.
Panda looks like he's got it now as well. Taking the top spot on the leaderboard. And Tipster 400.
P for Pewter.
P for Pewter. 2.
I'd like to solve, please.
Okay, what do you think it is?
Procol Harum, Whiter Shade of Pale.
It is Procol Harum, Whiter Shade of Pale. Well done. You know the song? It's a great song.
Yes. Yeah, it's great.
Great song. Skip life and tango. That's the one. So
that colour at the end, I was like, no, how? Not pink, it's not blue.
Whiter shade of pink.
I was like, is it Lighter Shade of Blue by Steps? No, Steps doesn't fit.
It was a deeper shade of blue,
wasn't
wasn't it?
I was thinking Ed Sheeran and Shape of You.
Ah, very good. That one.
You do use.
Yeah. With
Well,
two use.
Your points at the end of that round are a little bit more diverse and widespread, which is looking good. So we'll bank those and we'll see how we're getting on after the final wall. And it's, as Tipster solved, again, it's going to be Toad Boy to solve first. It's a single word, Toad Boy, and everyone for that matter. And we're looking for a place.
Oh.
Toad Boy.
Grandma's.
Grandma.
I didn't spin yet.
There'd be an apostrophe in there if it were.
Okay, sorry. Come on. I need to buy a car. Give me a car. That's not a car.
It's not on the wheel.
No, it's not a car. Get away from that. Okay, cool.
500.
I'm gonna go for an N for no.
N for no. And N for no, it's not there. Back to Ash.
Okay.
Spinning then.
Keep pressing and guessing. Oh, that's the wrong game. I couldn't do catchphrase.
Also,
It's good, it's not the one. Oh,
I didn't realise catchphrase was hosted by Dracula.
Thank you. That is a loser turn, unfortunately, Ash. We go on.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And that also is a perfect spin and another loser turn, Tipster. And we come back to Toad Boy.
The wheel has not been my friend, Ben.
It has not.
I like all these people who are just guessing with nothing on the board.
Austin could put the knife to Canada.
And it's 400.
I'll go for D for da.
D for da. Yes,
D
there
for
is
da.
one. There is one there.
Wow, that helps. I'd like to. I'll spin again.
Okay.
I really think I know it, but I'm gonna spin again.
Okay.
I have a feeling I think I know. I think I know what you think it is.
Yeah. Grandma's with a D at the end, obviously.
Grandmod. Uh-oh.
No.
No!
That's not a card!
Just ticked over. Oh, maximum rip.
I
I was on the edge of my seat.
That was I think possibly just one frame. One frame
That
of
what my friend would call squeaky bum time.
was squeaky bum time. And 500 Ash.
S for sugar.
S for sugar. No.
Tipster, please.
I
at least want to solve one puzzle in my life.
it's fine. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
1500.
Q for Quebec, please.
It is not. This is
Oh
not
my
there.
god! Okay, there's gotta be an X! Sorry. Has to be a Z!
It's just fairly reminiscent of password and Quasimodo. But letterbox, not password.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No,
There we
it's
are.
fine,
it's
don't
all right.
worry.
600.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say N. Oh wait, no, not N. Sorry. I'll go for G.
For good.
For good.
G for good. It's not
Yes.
good, I'm afraid.
Wait, what did you think it was?
I thought it was Greenland. I had no
Oh.
idea.
Not a bad guess, I guess.
Anyone's got it in the chat yet? I don't think. Is that 800 Ash?
H for hotel.
Yes.
Oh, not exactly where I was expecting to see, but okay.
I have no idea. Oh god.
It's a good one. 1500.
L for Lima?
2.
Can I buy a vowel?
You may.
E
I
for
think.
Echo?
Yes, you can. You've got plenty of money to buy a Vel. E for Echo. Let's check. No. No E for Echo. Tipster.
Did you think it was?
Oh,
Go on, lose turn. There we go. Okay.
He loses a
Go
turn.
on, oh boy. Take the
I
ball.
don't know what it is.
Really?
I don't.
I've been sitting here till my
So what
turn.
did he throw the wheel so hard? He's hoping that it'll just keep going forever. He can just stare at it until it comes into his head.
No,
No.
don't lose a turn.
Okay.
600.
I feel like I'm gonna make a bad letter decision here. Has C been called already?
I don't know. It's part
Oh.
of your game for the moment.
I'll go for C. For no, not C.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll go for God, N. No, I already said N. I'll go for M. M for mom.
It's not there. No.
No.
It's not there. Dash, back to you.
It makes us you try N for a third time.
Oh, 1600. Very nice.
Y for Yankee.
Yes, there's one there.
Thank you.
Oh, another spin.
I need points.
Be the point. Be the point farm. We're going to take the risk and do the point farming.
Why? Why would you do this to me?
Oh, okay.
600 Ash.
W for whiskey.
Ah, dang it.
So there are only vowels remaining, so you must try and solve.
Hollywood!
It is Hollywood!
Yay!
Congratulations! Hollywood is the
Hollywood.
correct answer. Well, what an exciting and invigorating game from everyone involved. And we can see at the end of that, the winner of the lobby game is Elias Apanda, 2,922, by quite a long way, actually. Dogfish in second, 2344, Lingomaniac in third, 1884. Thank you very much, everyone, for playing in the lobby. I hope you enjoyed it. I will implement the final game at some point. But for now, we need to have a look and see who is going to be playing or flying solo today. So the final scores from left to right. Ash has 12,150 points. Tipster has 12,900 points. Toadboy has 3,150, which means by a whisker, Tipster, you are flying solo today.
Okay.
Oh man, I was so close. That was a really close game.
I kind of lost it.
Oh,
I kind of lost it because of that Q guess. Oh my
Very,
god.
very close. Well, Toadboy and Ash, thank you very much for playing. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and we'll see you another time, I'm sure.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Tipster, as for you, you are flying solo. Let's go and have a look at your final wall.
Oh boy.
Right. As usual, Tipster, you need to give me 5 consonants and then 1 vowel. We will put them into the wall and you will have 15 seconds to solve it. And today, your final clue has got 3 words and we're looking for a place. So, nice and clearly and concisely, if you can give me 5 consonants and then 1 vowel, please.
R T
And T.
L
L.
for Lima. D for Delta. P for Papa.
And 1 vowel.
A for Alpha.
And A for Alpha. Okay, we'll put them into the wall and see what that leaves you with. Okay, it's a place that we're looking for. Give me as many guesses as you like, and you've got 15 seconds to solve it. Very best of luck, Tipster. 15 seconds starts now.
I can't even know. Springs, straight and
You were well on the way with that last word you said there with springs. The middle word was springs. Anyone in the chat get that one? Steam and Sprouts Gold Rady is not the right answer, 8 Minky, although a valiant effort. Anyone get that one? Wait for the chat to... Tyson Bain's got it. Something Springs, Colorado, yeah.
Oh,
Something Springs, Colorado. Something Springs, Colorado. No one's getting that first word. I can reveal. I don't know if having an S there would have helped or not. The answer was Steamboat Springs, Colorado.
Never heard of it, so would never have got it.
I can honestly say neither have I. But there we go. Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Bad luck, Tipster, but you've been a wonderful contestant. 12,900 points, despite what the board says. So that is about it from that game of Wheel of Fortune. But thank you very much, Tipster, and well done on getting to the final.
No problem. Well, yeah, thank you for having me.
A pleasure, and we'll see you another time, I'm sure. Now,
Indeed.
I'm going to end it there. We need to go over and see the thing that the top game show games in the UK over on YouTube. I just need to find the link that Ben Justice put out earlier on. Let me see if I can find that link. There it is. Oh no, that's just the Bob. That's Briggs' link. Let's see if there's the YouTube link. That's what I want. I'm going to get there, and you're going to have beaten me to it. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, mate. I found it then. I did find it eventually. Let's head on over there and check out the semi-final, I think, of the UK's Greatest Game Show. That could be fun. Sorry, it's been a bit of a higgledy-piggledy mishmash tonight. I'm sorry DangerZone balked. We'll replay it on Sunday with some fresh questions. I'm glad you like the set game as well, and I hope you liked what you saw of Jeopardy Royale, and say there's some things in the works that I think I'm going to have to work out before that's going to be realistic and viable. But it's been lovely as ever talking to you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to all the players who joined in. Again, apologies for the technical gremlins. It's one of those things one can't help. So just to reset the game, I'm going to do all the announcements in this time. Tomorrow you've got Duel over on Ash the Bash's channel, so do go and check him out if I can get, there we go. Duel tomorrow night, and then 1 vs 100 on the same channel on Friday. On Thursday you've got Quizzy Dan's Bingo, and you've also got Chase VGM with Quets. Saturday I'm back here with some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and we'll be redoing DangerZone. Oh, no Duel tomorrow. So backup is 15 to 1 tomorrow on Ash's channel. And then I'm back with Millionaire on Saturday, and then some more DangerZone. You've got the Pinnacle Larder at Tipsters on Sunday at 7, and then Matt the Ref is going to be doing In It to Win It, Take It or Leave It. I forget which one. I think it's Take It or Leave It. That's on Monday at 8 o'clock anyway. Take It or Leave It. That's over on Matt's channel on Monday. And then I'm back next Tuesday with what was going to be Jeopardy. Oh, I've run out of time. Never mind. With what was going to be Jeopardy Royale, but it may have happened by then. It may not. We will have to wait and see. But from me for tonight, have a wonderful rest of the evening. I'll see you really soon. Take care. Peace out and good night.